Hello, hello. Welcome to Shading White. I'm Marilyn, and today we have a Goodwill Bluebox from New Jersey. This video was recorded before Dan and my father both passed away. I want to thank you all for your lovely words and encouragement and condolences. This is photos of Dan. He is so missed, and we loved him so much. And then here is my father. So sudden, and we just miss him so much also. I just wanted to put a little photos so you know what wonderful people they were. I love the both men. And this last photo is a photo of my dad and my sister Bobby, which we both lost. Back to the video. Again, thank you so much for all your words. It means so much during this difficult time. Things might be a little off schedule. I will try to get as on schedule as possible. This video is going to be today, and I will try to finish it up on Friday. But everything's in and out depending on how things go. Thank you again. Love you all. Let's get back to the video. Hopefully it's a good one. Bag. It came in a box with another one. I bought two. Amazingly, I got two. I went on, and I'm telling you, they sold out fast. But I'm pretty happy to get this one. If this is what I think it is, this is going to be a fun... It is. It's signed. I cannot wait to tell you about this company. And this is, as Jamie from AK The Bag Later would say, that's going to be a banger, people. Thank you for joining us. As I said, my name is Marilyn. My husband's name is Barry, and we are resellers. We sell on multiple platforms and bring everything to you first. Very simple. I do put prices on everything I show. It is simple to order. All you do is send us an email to shadingwhite@gmail.com. In that email, give us a timestamp, a description of what you're looking for. Those two things are important because I use the timestamp in your description to be sure I'm getting the right item you're requesting. And things can go quickly, as we could tell by Tuesday's video that things sold so fast. So, and if you haven't purchased, be sure to give us your mailing address. Then I email you, let you know what you got. I send once a week invoices through PayPal. You don't have to have a PayPal account. You can pay with any credit card or debit card. And I do that on Saturdays or Sundays. Shipping is $6 in the United States, under £1. Anything over £1 is based on where you're located and how much it weighs. I have a promotion going right now. If you buy $20 in merchandise, not including the shipping, if you spend $20 or more per week, then you will get a gift from us. And it's been pretty good gifts so far. Name brands, some sterling, all kinds of different things that I've sent individually to anybody who spent over $20 in merchandise. We also have a monthly giveaway that will be later in the month. And we do have $5 mystery bags that are under £1, generally from 8 ounces. 8 ounces to £1 based on what I can get in the bag. The bag is generally about this size. So about, 5-6 inches. And that's it. That's pretty much all the details. If you see anything you're interested, definitely let us know. As I said, send us an email. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe below. We would love to have you join us. And let's just get on with the jewelry. I am dying to get to this piece, but I'm not going to do that first. Okay, let's see if we see a name. There's just a medal. It's a clamper. It's about a 6.5, like so. I'm gonna do $4 on this one. This is gorgeous. This is slices of shell. Really nice size as far as width. This is a 7 3/4. These are beautiful. No chips. And on this, I'm going to say let's do $5. This is nice. Always be sure to look at your shells, okay? Because if they're like miniature shells, they can be worth a lot. That are from like Transylvania. These are not those. These are really nice though. Lovely. This is 32 inches. And I'm going to say, this is gorgeous. I'm going to say, let's do, there are some chips, which is normal on the shells. But they are gorgeous. I love these. Let's do $8 on these. These can do very well online. All right. This is adorable. Does have some crackling on it, which is normal. This is ceramic by Flying Colors. If you come across these, grab them if they're for a good price. These can be up to $300. They do, these are from the 80s. Of course, there are going to be some crackling on them. There is no chips on this one. It's a barrel clasp. 18 inches, but I'll put information on the screen about this and show you some prices. But these, as I said, can go for quite a bit. So the Flying Colors is an offshoot from the San Francisco-based ceramic company, Parrot Pearls. That was in 1975. And then the Flying Colors was a group of that spun off from Parrot Pearls and started not only Flying Colors in the 80s, but Ruby Z. All of it was ceramic pieces, and they were very whimsical and colorful. They're very, very collectible. And I'll show you some solds that are pretty shocking. Like this is, anytime you find these, and they are, most of the time they're always unique. This one is the Wizard of Oz, and it's just the characters from the Wizard of Oz for $300. And then we've got, this is also another Alice in Wonderland characters. Was listed for $4 and took best offer. These are directly off eBay, and these are within the last 30-day sales. This one was listed for $75, and it's just a flower with beads. So pretty amazing that it was $75 and they took best offer. And then this one was $100 and took best offer. It was an alligator. And then this is just like little ceramic seed packs sold for $125. And that's the thing, is most of these are wonderfully individual and just so cute. This is just so cute. And as you can see, let me see if you can see the crackling. And that's quite normal on ceramic pieces. See how it has like a little chip there off of the crackling, but in actually very good condition, considering these are from the 80s, but they're in pretty good condition. Does have a little bit of hairspray on them right here. Easily to clean anything, you know, that is ceramic. You just wipe it down. But it's a very cute, whimsical pieces, and it is a barrel clasp. I like this detail with the taxi cab. So on this one, I'm going to say let's do $50. No name. Nice. Just a little bit of scratching, but in good condition. This is size 8. Let's do $4. Okay. What I'm going to do is get back into this. I had to leave, so I'm back. So hopefully we find some good stuff. Okay, and I don't know what all this is, but it's like probably off of this tassel. I think we're going to have some possible tangles. All right. This kind of thing drives me nuts, guys. All right, let's see. Just a pair of gold tone hoops. Those are $1. Good condition. Okay. Let's push some room. This is pretty long. All right, so we have a vintage thumb clasp. It's a little offline. Easy enough to straighten, but that's what it looks like. These are acrylic. It's pretty long. This is 30 inches. I love the color. So let's just do $5. These are pretty. They're clip-ons. They're signed. Let me get out my loop. See if we can look at it that way. These are gorgeous. I would say these are probably from the 80s, 90s. Enamel, excellent condition, quality work. Mariska was an American company that was made from the 1970s to the mid-80s. Great high-end costume jewelry. Going to say, let's do $15. The enamel earrings do well online still. These are listed on eBay currently for $59.99. What do we have here? This is a watch chain generally. Let's see if it's magnetic. It is magnetic, so that tells us it's not precious metal, but it is a cool piece. Love these. So I'm going to say let's do, and this is not glass. This is acrylic. So I'm going to say let's just do $10 for the watch chain charm. Ooh, this is nice. Okay. No missing rhinestones. This is a very Juliana-like, okay? And the reason I say that is because of the multiple prongs, and then you've got rounds, and then you've got a bigger round, multicolor, and then if you think you might have a Juliana, you always go in really close on the back. Let's see. Well, I guess it kind of could be, because this is what you always want to look at. All right, let me open it. All right, this is where you want to look on a Juliana, okay? Because if there's a separation and it's not been soldered into the piece, then that means it's not, because they did not glue theirs or on. They soldered them right into it. So this could be a Juliana. I will do some research, put it on the screen, but that is gorgeous. It could be open backs. The pin is into the metal. but I'll put price on the screen and more information. Okay, I found 2 of these online, both available. This one is on Ruby Lane, and it is the brooch and the earrings. And this one is just saying that it's rhinestone and $245. Then the other one I found on eBay, and it seems a little smaller. It's saying $90. They're saying it's a Juliana, which I have my doubts just because of the pin bag. It does have a little puddling, but take it as it is. I'm not selling it as a Juliana, but I'm offering mine at $50. Excellent, excellent condition. So gorgeous, gorgeous piece no matter what. A lot of people call these fruit salad rhinestone pieces. Gorgeous. A lot of people did them at D&E, Weiss. Beautiful pieces. But ours is available for $50. We have, these are going to be a problem. Seems to be a few of these, and they're going to hang up on any little necklace. And it says happy birthday, and they're earrings. Well, those are interesting. So let's do, I'm just going to do $1. These are, I don't know what's it called, powder coated. So just $1. Then I have more, so they'll all be the same price. Not a fan of these die cut pieces, because this is what happens with chains. I feel like I'm breathing hard. I got it out. Okay. Let's go out a little bit more. This is also another die cut or powder coated hot pink with an extension gold tone chain. It is 18 inches with a 3-inch extension. That's just going to be $1. Well, this is interesting. We've got skulls and bones, very Halloween, or if you're from our local area, our parade is called Gasparilla, and our fair and everything, celebration. How cool, these are like little bones. It is a lobster clasp, gold tone. It is 18 inches with a 3-inch extension. I'm just going to say $5. This one's just gold tone. 18 inches, 3-inch extension. I'm going to say $2. All right, these match. These are powder coated also. Those are just going to be $1. We have a little rhinestone ring. It's a fashion ring. No missing rhinestones. It's a size 8 3/4. I'm just gonna say, let's do $2. Okay, I separated some out. Not many, just a few that was in that one wad. So this is faux leather calf hair in a gold tone lobster clasp, 30 inches with an additional 6-inch for the tassel. That's going to be $1. This is interesting. This looks like it is gemstone chips, gold tone with a thumb clasp. And it is really pretty. I like that. The chain is 24 inches and the medallion itself is 3 inches. And like I said, I think this is going to be like an adventuring gemstone. So that's very cool. I'm going to say let's do $6 for that one. Check out this cool ring. It's a clamper ring. Let's see. One side's gold, one side's like a pinkish color, and then it's surrounded by rhinestones. With the clamper completely shut, it is a size 7. However, you can comfortably go probably to an 8. So I'm going to say let's do $5 for the little clamper ring. We have another faux pearl with calf hair. Let's do $1. We have, this is not a Kendra Scott, but it's very Kendra Scott-like. It is gold tone, lobster clasp, and then you've got like a faceted glass or acrylic with animal print behind it. That's going to be $2. This one's kind of the same thing. I have to get this untangled. So I'm just going to say $1 for the druzy because you got to untangle, and I don't want to untangle. I've got 2 more of these, and these are going to be $2 each. I've got this, which is wood, and then beads. Like, I'm going to say this is kind of a fancy Mardi Gras bead. So on this, I'm going to say, and it's supposed to be a rough interpretation of a scarab. So let's do $2. Kind of cool brooch, handmade brooch it looks like. So I'm going to say $1. That's cool. That is a butterfly wing behind like a palm tree. Maybe a surfboard? I'm not sure. It's just silver tone on a thumb clasp. It is short. It is only 16 inches with this drop. I'm going to say for the butterfly wing, let's do $8. Here we have silver tone snake chain with a flowered pendant. 16 inches with a 2-inch extension. Let's do $4. Vintage, probably from the 70s, could be 60s, Aurora Borealis beaded, really cool beaded brooch. Let's do $5. I have a gold tone angel Christmas tree. These are hearts. It is, it's got a nice little tag, and a tiny little thumb clasp. It's nice. It says JMO 14K. And then on the little thumb clasp, it also says 14K. We're testing this. Look at the cute little bracelet. It's got like little hearts. It's a different tone than the charms. Let's open it. That's the clasp. Chain. Angel. Christmas tree. 14K. It's holding nice. Let's weigh this and get an idea. I don't even know what gold is right now. I have to look it up. I'll put it on the screen because I can't remember. 3.9 grams. Nice. As you know, I generally don't sell a lot of my gold. I put it over to the side. Yes, I haven't got to it with my father-in-law being back in the hospital and all that's going on. I haven't got to the key gold tester video, but I promise it's coming up. I'm going to add this to the testing for it, and we'll just do a complete video on pieces I've found in these boxes lately, probably within the last couple months, and we will do a presentation of the key gold tester. Yay! Right there pays for the box. I'm gonna guess that's probably $300 and something at least. And scrap gold, this is by far not scrap gold, and but precious gold. I do have to say I love getting gold. This is seeds. That's gonna, and it's stretch, and it's got these carved roses. These are plastic, and these are seeds, and that's gonna be $1. I can have a couple of those, it looks like. Earrings go over to the side. This is more seeds. This is a lobster clasp. And then some hematite beads. It is 18 inches. That's going to be $1. Isn't this kind of cool? Check this out. Let's see if it has a name. No name. It says like a silver antiqued metallic tone. It is magnetic, but check it out how it has matching earrings, and they add them right onto the side so they didn't get lost. Love this. I'm gonna put it right back because I don't want to lose the earrings. And yes, it has both earrings right here. This is the second one, but that's what it looks like. Big chain metal or chain mail. It is only 16 inches, and then this goes down an additional 3 inches. I love this set. So with the earrings and their pierced ears, I'm gonna say let's do $9. little ribbon bracelet with a toggle. That's going to be $1. Little heart gold tone, no name. A curb chain, really cool. Gold tone lobster clasp, 24 inches. And on that, I'm going to say, let's do $8. That's a nice piece, very heavy. Okay, this says Avon. It's a hidden clasp, like so. And then you've got 3 chains, gold, silver, gold. It is 16 inches and 18 inches. So let's do $6 for the Avon. We have stars and rhinestones. Let me see if there's any missing rhinestones. That one's solid, rhinestone solid, rhinestone solid, rhinestone solid, rhinestone. Okay, it is a little thumb clasp and an extension. Let's see if it's magnetic. Yes, it is. It is, maybe it's a anklet. It's 8.5 inches. And I'm gonna say, let's do, that's 8.5 inches. And then there's an additional 2-inch extension. So let's do $5. Oh, how cool is this? This is like memory wire, and then these 2 tassels hang down, but it's like a choker. That's gonna be, let's do $5. All right, here's 2 more of these bracelets, $1 each. Okay, no clasp on this one, but it's like this faux pearl and gold tone beads with a tassel that hangs down. It's pretty long. It is 34 inches, not including the tassel. I'm going to say $2. Oh, this is an adjustable ring with black beads. Let's do, it's adjustable. Let's do $2. Let's see. Silver tone lobster clasp. Sweet little lanyard. No, is that the wrong word? Yeah, that's the wrong word. Lavalier. Let's test this. It's not full. It just has a lot of patina, so it kind of gives that look. But it doesn't say anything. I think there's a brass tone behind that. A sweet little tube beads, or long beads. It is 14 inches with a 2-inch extension. That is just very sweet. And I'm gonna say, let's do $6. I think we're back into some tangles. I'm gonna stop here. Hopefully I will have the rest of the video on Friday. My schedule's kind of all over the place with everything that's going on right now. Thank you all again for your lovely words and condolences. If you see anything you are interested in, send us an email, and we will see you on the next one. Have a good night. Bye.